Hello YouTube. In this video we're going to be talking about map reading and how to find my destination using a map and a compass. I know that when I went through school we were taught how to read maps. However, I'm not sure that that's being taught in schools anymore, mainly because of the advent of GPS. I think it's a very important skill that we all should have, or at least have a basic understanding and knowledge of reading maps and being able to find a general direction with a compass. So stay tuned. Okay guys, so I'm going to be showing you the 2012 Road Atlas. It's from Rand McNally. I picked it up at Walmart for 10 bucks. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be looking in southern Indiana for our basic tutorial here. I could just as easily pick any state, but since I'm from Indiana, we'll use Indiana. Okay. The first thing that you want to note is you'll see, if I can get my finger there, right? Okay. You'll see the general direction marker that's pointing north. So that means this way is north, okay? I don't know if you can see in there real close, maybe you can. 1 inch represents, or is approximately 10 miles. So that means for 1 inch of area on this map, there will be approximately 10 miles, okay? Now this is pretty important, especially if we're in a end of the world situation or a survival situation where we may have to move from one city to another. It will be very good to have an atlas with you. Of all the survival gear that you could really have, especially if you're prepping, of all the survival gear that you would have, definitely get an atlas, okay? Get a map of, and the great thing about an atlas is it's a, yeah, it's a bigger book, but I'll tell you what, it has a map for every state in the United States. I'm sure that there's something like this for just about every country on the planet, so get one of those, okay? Get one of those. This will help you. Alright, so let's say I'm in Columbus. Okay, let's say I'm in Columbus and I want to go to Louisville, Kentucky. Okay, I know that I'm going to be going in a generally southwest, or southeast, sorry, direction. Okay, I know I'm going to be going in a generally southeast direction. Okay, so now that I know that, okay, now I can take out my trusty ruler and I can measure how far it is on this map from point to point, remembering that 1 inch equals 10 miles. So, you know, if I've got 10 inches of distance there, that's 100 miles, okay? So now let's break out our handy dandy little compass here. So I've moved my bezel to the southeast, generally. Now my compass is wanting to move because of everything, but my bezel mark line here is angling towards southeast, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick something along that line. So if I'm looking at my compass down and I know that line is cutting right across the shoulder, I'm going to look over my shoulder and I'm going to find a larger landmark, and then I'm going to sight in at that landmark and I'm going to say, okay, yeah, I'm going to go towards that direction. When I hit that landmark, then I'm going to sight in again in southeast, continuing southeast, and that is how I'll be able to find my next landmark, and I'll keep on repeating that until I get to my destination. Why we use a compass, why we use a map, is because if nothing else, the human body will tend to walk in a circle. This is mainly because the side that we are dominant, we tend to step harder and stronger on that on that heel or on that foot. And because of that, we tend, in a large enough area, we tend to walk around in a circle. And walking around in circles is not fun. It doesn't help you, and especially if you've got to get somewhere. So that's my map reading class. So thank you very much. I appreciate your comments. I appreciate your views. I appreciate your time. Defend your homes wisely.